This is Smallzy Surgery.
Hey, what's up? This is Nick from Pinyao.
You're listening to Smallzy on Nova.
I don't want it.
Australia's #1.
On the show tonight and back with a brand new album. Congratulations. Panow here, everybody. I was about to go Nick and then I was going to go no Panow and I was fucked it all up. I tried my best.
Well, it's always great to be back here. The album's been out for a couple of days.
It has.
Super excited about this record.
How are you feeling? Did you celebrate? Did you go to a nice meal? What do you do when the record is finished?
You take a big breath of
Yep.
relief, I think.
Yeah.
This one's been a long time coming.
Okay.
Panyau's always taken a long time to put albums out, but
Yeah.
this is a really long
Well, that's
time.
because it's like a good, how to describe it? It's like a good, I was going to say stew, but that means a bad image in my mind. It's like a good meal, a good roast. A good
yeah,
roast in the
yeah.
oven takes time.
That's
You don't want to
true.
cook it too fast. Gets a bit dry.
That's true.
You know, you want to take it, just let it simmer.
Uh-huh.
How many years?
6.
Okay. This is a very fucking good meal. It's a very, very succulent
Very
roast that you have
slowly
pulled
cooked.
out of the oven. Very slowly cooked. The best type. You made this record across the world, right?
Yeah, we started this record with a song called Solid Gold.
Yeah.
That was coming off the back of Chunga and the discovery of Kira Divine and all that.
Mm-hmm.
We made this song that was it's a disco classic to
Yep.
us, and it features Marquise Tolliver, who's a wonderful singer and string arranger in America, and Kira Divine. The idea was then, okay, let's make a disco album.
Sure.
And I brought in a bunch of the original guys who were playing guitar and bass and all that on the disco records. We made a whole album.
Yeah.
That's coming out as Kira's album.
Okay.
now. So, and then we just went on and they went, oh, we want more dance house music and all that. So it kind of went a different direction.
Okay.
So, best laid plans and all that. I never know what's going on. You just keep going,
No, totally. Tell me about the collaborations that are on the record. Obviously, you mentioned some names there of songs that we've already heard. Do you pick and choose? Do people come to you? How do you end up finding them? Because you have this knack of either attracting them like magnets or you have a way of, being a metal detector and finding the good nuggets in the world.
Yeah, I mean, we've been super fortunate throughout our career to work with incredible people. I think most of my, talent has been to amplify others.
Okay.
And this is a really good example of that, this album, because
True.
there is so many talented individuals. I'd like to highlight a song that's just come out on the album, which is called So High with Emily Wuramura.
Yes.
Who's from the Saltwater people up
Okay.
very far north.
Wow.
And she has one of the most extraordinary voices. And I just love this song so much.
How do you find her? Does someone put her into your inbox?
I met her up in Byron Bay during lockdown and just loved her. And we just started doing stuff together and I made some stuff for her. And then fast forward, we had this record we wrote with an artist from Ireland called Big Pig. Okay. And at the last minute, she decided she didn't want to be on the record for some weird reason. And it was beautiful. Because
Wasn't personal?
No, it wasn't personal. And then her voice was quite similar to Emily's, like a very soft, beautiful, sultry voice. And it was really a great opportunity because I love Emily and I wanted, you want to create these opportunities for your friends if they can kind of make sense for everyone. And, it's a big team of people you have to convince, but it wasn't difficult.
No, okay. When you're cooking away and you're making these songs, are all of them hits? Do you have a whole bunch of unfinished stuff, things that started that didn't go anywhere, or does everything pretty much make the record?
We have an extraordinary amount of things that never made the record.
In the trash can. Do they go in the Mac recycle bin? Do you ever click, right click empty bin, or do you keep them because they may one day come back and super serve something in the future?
I like to keep them.
Yeah. You're a hoarder though, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, the heavens above had a different idea and my studio flooded a few weeks back in LA.
No.
And
was this with all the rains?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it rained a lot in LA a couple of weeks ago, and LA apparently every house leaked because the houses in LA are not designed to handle.
No, they're built
traditional-
like sets.
Yes,
You've seen them the way they build
Yes,
things.
I've seen LA houses. They just tack them up with some shoddy frames, and
Yeah.
you're like, this thing does not look stable.
No, and they're not stable. They're on ball bearings.
What do you mean?
All the houses in LA are sitting on ball bearing tracks. So when the earthquakes come, which they come,
Yeah.
your whole house is grooving.
Oh, it's moving.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is that why they don't make brick houses?
I guess
so,
so.
because they're all look like timber
Yeah,
frame.
because the old brick ones, you can always see the fault lines. in them.
I've always wondered that about why does every house in LA look cheap and nasty?
Yes.
And that's
and
why.
still takes years to build.
Yeah, absolutely, and all worth millions of dollars. They charge a fortune.
No, exactly. They're not like the houses here, which
No.
is so well built.
Yeah, well,
Are they?
some are made.
They
some
used to
they
be.
used to be. They used
Oh
to
yeah,
be.
they started building those buildings that start falling down.
That's what
Yeah,
they
okay.
did. They used to. Did I see you done a collaboration with Red Rock Deli?
Oh yeah,
The chi-
love
the-
the
the
chips.
chips.
Because they're textured and they're layered.
Oh, and it's flavoursome.
Oh.
What did you pick a flavour or did you write a song? I'm guessing song, but it would be great if you did a flavour.
Well, no, we did a song, but we had all the ingredients and we had like kitchen tools and stuff, and we were banging on pots and all stuff. And the mystery of music, you can do all kinds of things now with technology.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, we were talking about that last time with AI, just about how much that is going to change the game in terms of.
It's alarming how it's changing.
Oh well, when were you here last? Well, probably like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
I reckon it's probably doubled since then. We were here.
It must have. And you've seen the Sora stuff.
What's that?
It's the video stuff that Sam Altman, who is sort of the godfather of AI now, genius guy, and the video stuff they're making, it's unbelievable.
Oh, how they basically
they just
film-
write a little text,
And it
you
creates-
got puppies playing in the snow, and it's like
and you
that's
can't tell
not
it's
real.
AI. Yeah.
Cannot tell.
It's great. Would you ever? My only question on the whole AI thing, and I would, as a creative, the computer or the machine only has the basis of what it's already learnt from other creatives,
Yes,
right? That's
yes.
its baseline.
So it might not be able to invent.
It couldn't. My theory, I hope at least, is that anything it's going to turn out, it's going to be a mixture of what maybe has already been turned out before, because its baseline is its knowledge base.
Yes.
So it won't be able to create something new.
No, but I think it can find things that are very rare and strange.
Yeah, okay.
And elevate them to the fore and combine them in ways that we maybe can't combine.
That's true.
So I'm very interested in it, but yeah, I agree. It is.
Do you fall down?
recycling.
Do you go down the rabbit hole and think about how you could? Because if I feel like there's any artist in Australia, and Panau is a group that has always been so progressive and lent into technology, and it feels like you would be, one of the people who'd be like, how can I use this to add value to our work, if at all?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've been trying lots of ways, and when we first got on a few of those programs, we did a lot, but we haven't done anything for a minute, actually. We've just been writing in more traditional ways.
And why not? Do it the old school way.
Yeah.
So you know what, though? I guess it's going to be, in somewhat, everything is going to be 360 again, right? Like, like vinyl. People love vinyl again. There was a period of time where people couldn't wait to get rid of vinyl in the form of CDs, and then I'll listen and I'll stream. And now, people want to get back to tactile touching music and having
probably
an experience
like mistakes
with,
and out of tune and like real human things.
Yes. There is nothing really that appealing in perfection for me personally.
Yeah,
as I sit here
agree.
as an imperfect person.
Oh, I don't know about that, Smallsy.
Thank you. Come back anytime. New album, Hyperbolic, out now. Before I send you on your way, is there the favourite song you wanted everyone to make sure they listen to?
Well, So High, featuring Emily Warramora.
Okay, done. Put that on the list.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to see you, sir.
Always great.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.